Scorpio, thank you for joining me. This is your January 2018 astrology forecast. This is for Scorpio rising, Scorpio sun and Scorpio moon. Now, I apologise for some of these videos being a little bit late. There's been a lot going on. Next month will be on time. But anyway, let's get going, shall we? So you started this month with that full moon in Cancer. It was a full super moon Cancer in your 9th house. And this was bringing the attention to your long-term goals, your long-range plans, how it is you're going to expand. And I feel like a lot of you have had this on the mind. You're thinking a big picture and you're thinking about what needs to be done in order for you to have the kind of career, the kind of financial situation that you want, and the right kind of living conditions that you want. And this is really what this month is about for you. There are a lot of big changes that are possible this month, especially with that full moon lunar eclipse in your 10th house at the end of the month. So this is a time when you can see some really big shifts, and you are thinking big picture. You're thinking about security, you're thinking about career, you're thinking about how can I stabilize myself, how can I get myself in the best position possible. And this is really, really good. You've got Jupiter there in your sign, coupled with Mars there as well, and so this is really positive energy. This is bringing the attention to your goals, your personal aims. You're really starting to get real about, right, what is it I want? What is it I want to achieve? And this is really good. What I would say is, with Mars there in your 1st house and Jupiter as well, pay attention to your physical health. Pay attention to your physical health. Don't allow yourself to get burnt out or worn down. The stronger you feel, if you can exercise, if you can get out and about and make sure you're taking care of your health, that should see you feeling strong psychologically, emotionally, mentally, so that you can handle whatever challenges that you need to meet, because this is a month where you are meant to be out and about, and you're meant to be at the forefront of activities. You're meant to be pursuing what it is you want to go for. You've got Saturn that's moved from that 2nd house into your 3rd house. I'll talk about what it did briefly in the 2nd house, but yeah, it's moved into your 3rd house now, where it's happy in Capricorn. And this brings authority to the way that you communicate. So you are being asked to take charge. You're being asked to take charge in terms of business, in terms of career, in terms of money matters. And you are being gifted with power in terms of how you speak, because Pluto is there as well. So your words can have great impact, and the communications you have with others can have great impact. So this is a strong month for you to really go for it, to really go for what you want. On the 7th, we have a conjunction of Mars and Jupiter in your sign. These two planets will be talking as the year continues, and so it's this powerful, dynamic energy that is about, once again, going for it, taking action, taking action now, which can lead to positive results in the long term, So this is really, really positive for you. On the 11th, Mercury, which has been in your 2nd house, which has been bringing probably swift communications about finances, about opportunities for to make money, about jobs, things like that. Now it moves into your 3rd house, where it's very happy. It likes the 3rd house, naturally rules the 3rd house, and so we've got your 3rd house really highlighted. So it's about speaking, writing, communicating. It's about being busy in your community. So this could be because you started a new job. This could be because you're looking for work. This could be because you're needing to put yourself out there more. So you can see what the theme is. The theme is put yourself out there, get real about what you want, and go after it. And I think you're going to find you have a lot of positive support on the whole. There's some really lovely sextiles being made. We've got Venus and Capricorn sextile Jupiter in your sign. We've got Mars sextiling Pluto, and Mars and Pluto are your rulers. So there's a lot of positive energy going on here. Really positive energy for you to really put some drive into your plans and into your goals, and you're being asked to get to secure yourself on a financial level. And Saturn, Saturn was in Sagittarius, where he wasn't very happy, in your 2nd house. And if you experience difficulties financially, if you found that money just wasn't coming in as much, or the work wasn't there, or there were changes in your home environment and things were just turbulent, it makes sense, you know, it totally makes sense. But now Saturn's in Capricorn, and it's come out of that area, and it's actually supporting you to actually kind of take charge and to master yourself. And this also speaks about education. You know, have you got the right skills? Have you got the right abilities to get what you want, to go after what you want? If not, it might be wise to start looking at education, because that's very much supported here. Make sure you've got the right skill set in order for you to achieve the things that you want, and to have that job, that title, whatever it is, that money that it is that you want to make. So on the 16th, we've got a really, I mean, this is a really positive day. We've got Jupiter in your sign, sextiling Pluto, one of your rulers, and that's in Capricorn in that 3rd house. So this is, once again, really dynamic energy, and this can be shifts, changes. This could be somebody in your community giving you an opportunity which will help you make more money, or which will support whatever it is that you want to do. If it's that you want to change your career, this could be a day when someone comes along and offers you that. So it's really positive. All of this energy is building up to the new moon in your 3rd house, which pours positive energy into that 3rd house and just brings a fresh start. We're going to see a lot of change for you this month, like I said. Mars is going to be shifting from your 1st house and then going to your 2nd house. So once again, money matters are picking up pace. There could be opportunity, a lot more financial opportunity, and this will see you really with money on your mind and finances on your mind. It's time to start structuring. If you've been overspending, if you haven't been being wise with your investments, now is the time to start doing it, because the planets are supporting you. We end the month with Mercury. Well, actually, first of all, let me just say, actually, the Sun moves into your 4th house, and this is on the 20th. Venus precedes that 2 days before. So I feel like this drive that you've got to be making more money, to be going out there, it's a direct reflection of your home needs. Perhaps your home environment has been unstable. Maybe you've had to move numerous times. Maybe there's been some sort of a breakup. Maybe things have just been challenging on the home front. Now, you're looking to be able to provide independent financial security for yourself, so that you can support family, you can support yourself, so that the home environment becomes more stable. So that's, you know, the Sun and Venus moving here, you're going to be wanting to, as well as, you know, focusing on work and the environment out there, you're going to feel a sense of, I feel like a sense of protectiveness over home and family. You're going to want to be investing time in your most intimate relations, and you're going to be, I really think a lot of you are going to be moving or renovating or doing what you can to make sure that home life is as stable as possible and that it's harmonious. And if that means going out there and making as much money as you can, then that's what you're going to do. On the 31st, we've got a full moon lunar eclipse in your 10th house of career. So this is change. This is big change energy, and it may not happen straight away, but I feel like a lot of you will be feeling that there's something about to happen, and this could see you being offered something totally new that will totally change the trajectory of your career and what you do in the world, and it will affect your home life. But I feel like it's going to affect it in a positive way, and I feel like it's going to be supportive to what you want to do. I feel like maybe some of you Scorpios you've gone through the mill a bit, and it's been a little bit difficult, you know, but we have some lovely aspects. I mean, we started the month with a ground trine in water, and you're a water sign, so there is support for you here. There are surprises that are coming along, and this full moon speaks to me of a completely different pathway being set up for you that could affect you for a very long time. Certainly the next 2 years, I feel like your life's direction is really about to shift and change, and I think it's going to be for the better. And if you've been feeling lost, if you've been feeling hopeless, you've been feeling like, you know, opportunities come and they slip through your fingers, I feel like now you're going to see a real change in your luck, and you're going to see some really positive events transpiring, some which will just take you completely by surprise and come out of nowhere. The only thing I'd say to watch out for is on the 13th and 14th, we've got Uranus playing up a little bit. Uranus is there in your 6th house. On the 13th it squares up with Venus in Capricorn in your 3rd house. On the 14th it squares up with the Sun in your 3rd house. This speaks to me of possible clashes in the workplace, because your 6th house rules the workplace and day-to-day activities and things like that. So this speaks to me of possible clashes, maybe a difference of opinion, a difference in values. If you can, try and remain cool and calm and try and be a little bit more objective, so you don't clash with any authority figures and don't perhaps say something that could put you in a tricky position. Those are the main things to watch out for though, but all in all, this is your month to really go for it, and you're being asked to give yourself some structure. You're being asked to mature, I feel, on a certain level. I'm not saying that you're not mature. You're all in different phases of your life, but you're being asked to step into a new stage of maturity, one which will support you for a long time to come. So I think all in all, this is really positive. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I'm loving your comments, and you're, getting a lot of you subscribing and having a lot of interactions with you, and it's really lovely. If you fancy, follow me on Instagram at anushkakakaka, and I'll be back in February. This time I'll be on time. But it's been lovely speaking to you, and I really hope that you have the powerful month that I think you really are intended to. Take care, Scorpio. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.